Hi and welcome to Move. I'm Vanessa and I'm going to be taking you through your strength series today. We're so lucky to be by Sydney Harbour, underneath the Harbour Bridge. It's autumn, the weather is amazing, and I'm excited to take you guys through this workout. Today we will be going through a full body workout, so some leg strength, upper body and core. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to get started on our strength workout. So first of all, getting into a squat position, very important. You want to just start with your feet outside your hips. You want to keep your chest up, and we're going to sit our butt back and down. So just like you're sitting on a seat, and then you drive up through your heels and squeeze your bottom. Okay, sitting your butt back and then driving up. So it's up to you how low you go when you're starting out. I would rather you just do a little range at the top, but keep good posture through your spine. So as you go back, knees are pushing forward, chest stays up, squeeze your bottom as you stand. You don't have to actually squeeze it, but switching it on as you come up to the top. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 of these to warm up, just making sure that your pelvis is nice and neutral at the top. Okay, what we don't wanna do is under tuck as you come up because it puts your lower back in a compromising position. Okay, and 5 more. You can speed it up a little bit. And 1, 2. I have a feeling it's going to get very sweaty out here today. 3, and up 4, and 5. Good. We're going to go into a wide squat. So turning your toes out, you're going to come down and knees are out in line with your toes. So pulsing here for 2, and then standing up. Okay, pulsing for 2, and up through your heels. That way you're activating your glutes. You're also switching on your thighs every time you stand. Pulse, pulse, and up. Okay, I want you to think of drawing your belly button in towards your spine, especially at the bottom of the squat. Okay, that way we keep our upper body nice and strong and our lower back is protected. Okay, we're gonna hold at the bottom, arms out to the side and stretching over. So just going as far as you like. Come through the center and change. So if this is your first workout and your legs start to get a bit tired or your hips start to get a little bit locked, you can just take a standing position. Okay, keep stretching through your body, beautiful length, arms out nice and wide, keeping your shoulders down. Should have worn my sunglasses today. Stretching up and over. And last 2, inhale as you reach, exhale as you come through the center. This is the nice part before we get into it. And standing up tall. Okay, coming into our lunge position. So you want to bring one leg forward, other leg back, and you're keeping your hips nice and square so they're facing the same way as your shoulders are facing. So you're lowering down as low as you feel comfortable and then rising back up. So with a lunge, when you're starting out, you want to keep your knee above your ankle, and this just puts your knee in a really safe position. Okay, we don't want to overextend when we're just getting warmed up and getting going. Think of switching that butt cheek on as you rise, keeping your tummy nice and tight. And if you're coming back from any kind of injury, just make it smaller. Okay, you can still get a great workout no matter what depth or range that you are going. Okay, changing legs. Other leg back. Just remember, hips nice and square. Okay, shoulders back. Lunging straight down, knee above your ankle and rise up. Okay, think of the knee tracking forward in line with your center toe as you rise. Down and up. 2 more. 1. Good, and last one, 2. Okay, we're gonna change that to a forward step. So a little bit different. Make sure you got space in front of you. Step forward, lunge down. Then I want you to push through your heel as you step back. Okay, when we push through the heel, you're switching your butt on. Okay, and our glutes can get very lazy. They can switch off. So lift the toes, push through the heel and back. If you're feeling quite sturdy there, I want you to add in a twist. Okay, so after you step forward, twist to the side, center and push back. Other leg, step, lunge and twist, and push back. Okay, so I'll just keep going facing you guys. And you can add in your twist, a rotation by bringing your arms up as you turn. This is a great way to open up through the chest and keep your posture up nice and tall so we're not rounded and folding forward. Okay, just do 2 more of these. And 1 more. Step, rotate, and up. Good. Now I've brought my own weights today. So I thought it'd be extra thirsty because of that bright sun. So if you guys have dumbbells in the gym or at home, please use them. Otherwise, water bottles. So I'll just start with 1. So this is for a squat to overhead press. So you're coming down into your squat position, feet outside your hips, chest up, abdominals on nice and tight. Like you're trying to place it on the floor, bring it to your chest, and then overhead. Okay, as you squat down, keep your chest up. We don't want to round. So I'll show you side on. You're squatting down, chest, and up. Okay, when the water bottle or the dumbbell goes overhead, make sure you're not sticking your bottom out. You need to tuck it under. That way you're using your glutes and you're protecting your lower back. So we're going to speed it up a little bit for 10, 9, 8, it's getting hot, 7, and breathe, 6, up 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. Good. Okay, grab your other water bottle or your dumbbell. Okay, forward stepping lunge. I want you to come forward into your lunge like our warm-up, but you're going to add in a bicep curl. Push back. Step, lunge and curl. Okay, if you feel a little bit off balance or you don't have weights, just keep your hands on your hips. Okay, keep the chest proud. Squeeze the arms and push through the heel. And 8. And 7. So if you can, try and get your back shin parallel to the ground if it's not putting any pressure on your knees. And 5. And 4. These water bottles are made of glass, by the way, so they are feeling a little heavy. And last 2. And stepping forward, lunge down, curl, press back, the legs, step, lunge, and press back. Okay, so now we're going to go into our deadlift. And this is one of the hardest exercises to master, but it's also one of my favorites because it uses your whole body. So good for you. It's important to set it up nice and safe. So you want to start quite narrow with your feet. Make sure they're under your hips. And I want you to think like you've got a pole on your spine. So back of your head, between your shoulder blades and your tailbone. I'm going to start with your arms across your chest. I just want you to slightly bend your knees and sit your bottom back. And then standing up. Okay, so we're actually working our whole posterior chain, so all down through your lower back, hamstrings and glutes. Okay, you want to draw your belly button in, keep the back of the neck nice and long. Okay, if you start to round as you come down, then you've gone a little bit too far and your hamstrings might be a little bit tight. So only go as low as you can maintain that nice long posture. Okay, so grabbing your weights or your water bottles and adding them into the deadlift. So just make sure the feet are back under the hips, shoulders are back, back of the neck is long. So you're slightly bending the knees, sitting the hips back, and then driving up. Okay, draw your belly button in towards your spine as you come down and driving up. So really thinking of your weight staying through the heels of your feet. Okay, you're using your hamstrings to stand, but you're activating your glutes, your bottom at the top. You want to keep your chest nice and proud. Okay, you can go a little bit lower as long as your back is not rounding. I'm going to do another 5. Inhale, exhale to come up. 4. Back of the neck long. 3. Up 2. Good. 1 more. And 1. Okay, going back to our first exercise with these, our squat to overhead press. We have 10 lunges, 10 deadlifts. So feet outside hips and squatting down. You can hold 2 weights or 2 water bottles this time instead of 1. Okay, squat, squeeze your glutes, overhead press. Squat, up and press. That's 3. Down and up. 4. 5. 6. I should be facing that way so I can look at that harbour bridge, isn't it? Fantastic. Now I've lost count. 8. The more the better. 9. One more. 10. And going into your forward stepping lunge. Step, curl, push back. And 2. Now you can go longer and make that lunge even deeper at the bottom if you're feeling balanced and stable. And guys, if you want to work a little bit slower than what I'm doing, that's totally fine. Okay, it's not about chasing those repetitions. It's about good form, good posture. Okay, just give me another 2. And last one there. And setting up for your deadlift, last round. Shoulders back, feet under hips. And hinging forward and driving up. Okay, think just under the knees or to shins and up. Good. 3, 4. Squeeze at the top. 5. 5 to go. And 6. You really want to feel the muscle at the back. 7. 8. 9. One more. 10. Whew, good. That's our leg part done. Moving on to upper body. So we're going to go through a bent over row. You're going to apply your deadlift posture and position, but you're going to work on retracting your shoulders. This really helps to open up through your chest, strengthen your back, especially if you sit down at a computer or at school. It's really important to get the back of your body nice and strong. So just reaching your arms in front of you to start, and I just want you to do a little retraction exercise. So you're just going to reach the arms forward and then bring them back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Okay, reaching forward and back. So just do that another few times. Shoulder blades should be going, gliding, and then back and together. Okay, we're going to apply that to our bent over row. So you can do this with no weights or with very light dumbbells, maybe 2-3 kilos starting out. Hinging forward from the hips. Now you're going to row, retract the shoulders, bring the elbows back, hold at the top, then 3, 2, 1 down. Okay, retract the shoulders, squeeze them together, elbows come back, hold, 3, 2, 1 down. Okay, this is best done slow because if we bounce and throw it up, you won't get that nice squeeze at the top. Okay, elbows back, hold, 3, 2, 1 down, and up and hold, 3, 2, 1 down. Give me 2 more. You guys are doing great. I hope you're sweating as much as I am. Good, and standing up. Whew. Give your arms a shake. Have a little towel off if you need to. Okay, so going into our bent arm side raise, this is great for your shoulders and also your tummy because you're keeping your posture nice and tall when you stand. So bringing your hands together, slightly bend through the elbows and come up to shoulder height and then bring it back in. Okay, so if I show you front on, we're going shoulder height or slightly above and hip distance apart at the bottom. And a little bit faster. 10, squeeze down. 9, 8. My knees are a little bit soft. Okay, they're not hyperextended. My tummy is braced. And 5, 4, up 3. Think of squeezing on the down phase. 2, and 1. Good. Okay, back into our bent over row. Leaning forward, we're going to go for 10, up and hold, elbows back, and 3, 2, 1 down. Squeeze 2, and 3, keep going. As you're moving, I'll just show you, you want to keep your shoulders away from your ears as much as possible. Sometimes when we've had a stressful day or the weights are too heavy, they might come up around your ears. So just think long, okay, through that spine. Just give me another 2 more. 1 and 2. And standing up, last 10, your side bent arm raise, up and hold, and down, hip distance apart. Up and down. And try and stay as still as possible through your body. You're just switching on the top of your shoulder. Okay, if it hurts your shoulder, make sure you do this with very, very light weights. Okay, make sure you're in the right position. So think of like you're resting on a flat table at the top. And 4, A little bit faster, up 3 and 2, one more. Good, great job. You guys are doing amazing. Make sure you have some water. Okay, next exercise, coming down onto your mats. We're actually going to go through a Renegade Row. Sounds interesting, right? This is good for your back and your arm, but also it's a core exercise. So we'll start just body weight. Those. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are hip distance apart. Now if this feels a little bit hard for you to hold, I want you to start off with knees under hips, and that's fine. Okay, when you're here, make sure you're not arching and letting your back go. So just nice and long and neutral. Now the wider the knees are, the easier, okay? So if your legs are right together, it makes it a bit harder. So find a comfy position without twisting and moving your hips. I want you to actually bring one elbow up and then back down. Seems simple, but it's not. And up, elbow up, squeeze your shoulder blade and down. Okay, if you twist, it means your tummy is not engaging. Okay, a little bit faster for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, just push back into a child's pose. Okay, I'll show you the option with the dumbbell or the water bottle. So from your plank position, if you have the dumbbell, don't shift through the hips. I want you to pick it up, row your elbow up, then roll it across to your other hand. Up and roll it across. You guys are doing great. We're halfway through our workout. Oh, it's getting tough. Okay, abdominals engage, row up, roll to the other side. And keep going for another 5, 4, make sure you're breathing while you're moving. 3, 2, 1. Good. Pushing back into a child's pose. Just taking a moment there to just give your arms a little bit of a shake. It's hot, but I couldn't have asked for better weather. Gorgeous day. So we're going to superset that with a push-up. Now in your push-up position, I want you guys to think that it's not about the depth, it's about your posture. Your push-up can be here, okay, or straight from your knee to your shoulder, and it doesn't have to be all the way down. Okay, a little bend through the arms is much better than going through your back. Okay, so knees under hips or straight like me. You're gonna come down for 3 counts, 1, 2, 3, then press up. Okay, I want you to breathe in on the way down, then exhale as you come up. Inhale down, exhale up. Just keeping the back of your neck nice and long. Sometimes we tend to sort of look at our knees or look at our toes if we're on our toes. And up. Keep going with that. So if you need to, knees under hips. Okay, shaking those arms out. So I'm going to flip over for a tricep dip. So in this position here, I'll get your fingers pointing towards your toes, and you're going to lift your bottom up in the air. Okay, I want you bending your elbows and then pressing back up. Okay, try and keep your hips lifted off the ground and up. Now, if your shoulders are tight, this can feel a bit uncomfortable. So starting out, you can actually sit and bend backwards into your arms and then pressing back up. Okay, we're trying to switch on and engage the back of the arm. Okay, get it nice and tight and toned. Pressing back and up. See if we can go for 10 and 1 and 2. Think, breathe in, breathe out. 3, 4, press 5, 6, up 7. You guys are doing great. 8, up 9, 10. Okay, straight away we're going to overload that arm or arms with a tricep overhead extension. So grab just one of your weights, kneeling, tummy on. I'll get you to take it behind your head and then straight up. I just thought of something funny. Make sure your lid is on tight if you're using the water bottle. That would be very interesting. Okay, Keep going with that. So when we do the tricep overhead extension, I want you to think elbows right into your head. Okay, if they're out wide, it's just putting the work into your shoulders and not the back of your arms. Okay, if you're not using any weights, you're just inhaling, coming back, exhaling, pressing up. Inhale and exhale. Do another 6 and 5, 4. Good, breathe out. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Second set, back to your Renegade Row. Kneeling on the ground and keeping the hips still, rowing one arm up and other side, up and down. Okay, if that feels a little bit too easy, you are welcome to go on your toes. Okay, but no movement through the hips. And 7, 6, 5, 4. Last set here, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back into your push-ups. Hands outside your shoulders, on your knees, and 3 counts down. 3, 2, 1. 1 count press up. Inhale down, exhale up. 2. Inhale down, exhale up. 3. Remember, you don't have to go all the way. Okay, you just want to get that posture right. 4 and 5, 6. Something to work towards eventually. Ooh, is on your toes, but make sure you build up to that. 8, 9, last one, 10. Good, flipping over for your tricep dips. Make sure your fingers are pointing towards your toes. Bring your hips off the ground and bending elbows back. Press through the palms of your hands. 10. Exhale up. 2 and 3, 4. Remember, your option is here. 5, 6. Good. 7, 8, 9, 10. And grab your weight or your water bottle. Kneeling, overhead extension. Elbows are in, take it behind. Exhale up. Okay, really using the back of your arm as you bring it up. And 3, 4. Good. 5. And breathe out as you go up. 6 and 7. Good. 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, how are we going for time? You guys want a couple more exercises? I think we can fit in just a few more. So, a little bit more work through your legs. You're gonna lie down onto your back, and I want you to bring your leg up to the ceiling. Arms are on the ground. You're gonna exhale as you press up, inhale as you come back down. Exhale to press. Okay, we're gonna do these faster. And 3, press 4. Keep your abdominals tight. 5, shoulders down. 6, press up. 7, 8, up. 9, 10. Hold at the top, changing legs. And down and up. 1. Okay, if your hamstring's a bit tight, just soften your knee. That's okay. 3, up. 4, 5, 6, 7, up. 8, 9, 10. Good. Coming over onto your tummies. Okay, back strength also very important, just like our rows. Okay, I want you lifting up like Superwoman or Superman, and then lowering down. Okay, lifting up, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lowering down. And up. 3 and 4. Come on, we're nearly there. You're done after this. And up. 5. See if you can come up higher. 6 and 7. Inhale as you come up. 8, 9. Last one. 10. Good. Pushing back into child's pose. You guys did so well today. Just come through into a bit of a cat stretch. So just bring your knees under your hips and just rounding your back so you're looking up at your belly button. And then arching, looking up to the ceiling or to the sky. Rounding again, tuck the tailbone under. Take a deep breath in, breathe out as you arch up. Good, and just coming up onto your feet. Just give your legs a little bit of a shake. Hope you guys enjoyed your workout today. I certainly did. I think I'll be drinking the water out of those drink bottles after this, out of both of them. It's just stretching your quads. Shake it out, other side. Good, and just reach your arms out and see if you can clasp them together at the back. Just give your chest a bit of a stretch after all those push-ups. Then reaching your arms to the front, just rounding your back, reaching forward. And just coming down into a nice plie, just reaching up and over to one side. Take a big, beautiful stretch. And other side, so you can just rest your hand on your leg, reaching up. Good, and again, take a big breath in. You guys have earned it. You've done a great workout today. And other side, inhale as you stretch up. Exhale. Just going into one last stretch, just tricep stretch. So pushing down on your elbow. You can lean a little bit over to the side. And other arm pushing down, stretching over. Great. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your move workout. I'm Vanessa and I can't wait to see you at our next workout. Thanks guys.